Freedom's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's give Sarah a round of applause once again. Thank you, Sarah. It seems like you get younger and younger every year. One of the greatest mayors that I've ever met, a person I've known for a long time, the great mayor for the city of Elizabeth, Mayor J. Crispin Bowood. Just give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Councilman. It's great to be in the 5th Ward with Councilman Bill Gallman as our host. And as you know, we move National Night Out around the city every first Tuesday in August. And the members of City Council are here, and they've all recommended someone in their ward or in the community who has done something a little extra in fighting back on crime. And I know the council members have a meeting tonight, so they're not going to be able to stay much past 7 o'clock, and that's why we have to get on with this as soon as we can. But I've seen Councilman Manny Grover is here from the 1st Ward, Councilman Nelson Gonzalez is here from the 2nd Ward, Council President and 3rd Ward Councilman Joe Keenan is here, Councilman from the 4th Ward is here, Councilman Carlos Cedeno. Councilman from the 5th Ward, who is our host, Councilman Bill Gallman is here. Councilman from the 6th Ward is here, Councilman Frank Mazza. And the members at large, I believe, are on the way. I saw Councilwoman Patricia Perkins Augusti pulling up her car. Councilman Jackas and Councilman Cuesta should be here shortly. So I want to thank the members of City Council for supporting National Night Out and making sure that people in their ward are recognized here during this celebration in helping fight back crime. Years ago, everybody used to flip hamburgers in the backyard, and we're kind of losing that. So here, you know, with the internet and all of the opportunities for different recreational ideas, we don't see our neighbors anymore. So National Night Out does that. And I want to thank the staff in Elizabeth City Hall who have put this together year in and year out and have done a great job, and the weather worked with us. Now back to our host, Councilman of the 5th Ward, Bill Gallman.
Thank you, Mayor. Let's give him a round of applause. One of the greatest mayors in the whole wide world, as far as I'm concerned. Give Councilman Grover a round of applause as he comes.
Thank you, Councilman, and to the Mayor and to the other members of City Council. I just want to take the opportunity to congratulate all of those who are going to get recognized today, because you know, it's big when you step up to help fight crime, and sometimes people are afraid to do so. But we have a very good opportunity in the city, which is we have a police department that works with the neighbors, and we have meetings every month in different wards to try to improve the safety of our community. So keep up the good work. For those who are not being recognized today, please go on and make an effort going forward to help the City of Elizabeth and the police department so that we can reduce crime in the City of Elizabeth. And make sure all of you tonight, and from this point forward, turn on your porch lights. That's the whole point of National Night Out. Turn on your porch light.
Keenan from the 3rd Ward, let's give him a round of applause. Council President.
Thank you very much, Bill. It's a pleasure to be here in your ward. And this is such a lovely park. It's a wonderful location. I want to really give credit to the men and women who come to our monthly block watch meetings, because they're really the backbone of civic and community outreach, and without them I think we'd be in a worse situation. But it's my honor to recognize somebody who's been at each and every one of our Block Watch meetings at the Elmore Branch Library. He's brought a lot of issues to the table, and we've been able to resolve many of them. Some we haven't been able to resolve. But his volunteerism and his efforts on our behalf are wonderfully appreciated. Without further ado, Mr. Richard Long. Richard, please come forward. And your lovely wife.
My pleasure to be in the 5th Ward of the City of Elizabeth. Parents, grandparents, always check within your children or grandchildren. Advise them who to choose or who to stay with. Stay away from drugs or bad elements. You are the key to the success of your children. You and only you, the parents and grandparents. Of course, the entire neighborhood. You are part of the City of Elizabeth. Without you, we cannot do a better job than we do. So we need your help. Remind your children to stay away from drugs and alcohol or violence, and to keep peace and love, just like Jesus taught each one of us, to be together with God. Thank you. I would like to recognize my great person from my 10th district of the 6th Ward, baby Darlene Frazier. Darlene, baby Frazier, come up please. She is an outstanding in the area of Rebecca Place, Smith is Jersey Street, Bank Street, etc. And so I'd like to give a good hand to my good friend, baby Frazier.
Thank you, Carlos Cedeno. Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you, Councilman Goldman. And being here in the 5th Ward, I feel close to home because the 4th Ward is right underneath the bridge there, so we're really close. And to the mayor, the rest of the council members, most importantly to everyone here in the community, this is an amazing event where we realize that we need each other. We need each other to really improve our community. And I just want to take a moment to highlight someone within the 4th Ward that I believe with all my heart that the 4th Ward, the City of Elizabeth, the state of New Jersey, our country is a better place because of her, because of everything she does for our community, her dedication, her sacrifices, and many times so many people stay behind closed doors and other people decide to get involved. This person does so much, is very involved, cares about her city, has a huge heart, not only makes the phone calls when she has to make the phone calls, but I know that she keeps our city in prayer as well. She loves God, she loves our community, and I want all of us to give her a warm applause as Joanne Wilkerson comes up and accepts her award.
Councilwoman at large, the hardest working in the City of Elizabeth. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes and make her presentation. Councilwoman at large, Patricia Prickett Augusta at this time.
Thank you, Councilman. As you all know, I serve at large, meaning I serve all the residents in the City of Elizabeth. There's no boundaries when it comes to serving people, whether they're in Elizabethport, whether they're on Catherine Street, whether they're in Upper Elmora, it doesn't matter to me. All of you are extremely special to me. All the residents in the City of Elizabeth really, really have my heart. But in particular for today, I'm going to acknowledge one special young lady by the name of Ernestine Tina Smith. Come on, Tina. Tina, I don't know where she gets her energy. This young lady has had to fight with several medical issues that in any of us, if we were afflicted with those medical issues, we probably would not be as active as this young lady is. Tina is extremely involved in the City of Elizabeth. She cares about what happens on our school board. She attends city council meetings. In addition to that, she had started a nonprofit organization for people with MS. On today, I would like all of us to congratulate Tina with me as I hand her this certificate of appreciation and say thank you, Tina. Keep up the good work.
Great job over in the second ward. At this time, without further ado, let's give him a round of applause as he comes forward. Councilman Nelson Gonzalez, the one and only man from the second ward. Give him a round of applause.
Oh, there's your boy, Rose.
Pleasure to be here this
evening. Hey, Rose, there's your boy.
The fifth ward with Councilman Goldman. Isn't he a great host? Let's give him a round of applause. It's great to be here on National Night Out. It's so significant and so important. As we all know, National Night Out is to promote drug prevention, awareness in our city. And I usually recognize a resident or a business owner in my ward, who has really stood out. And this year I decided to do it a little differently. I decided to acknowledge two individuals that we all know who work very hard throughout the city. And if you're part of a neighborhood watch in the city of Elizabeth, you know these two individuals. And they not only work each and every neighborhood watch meeting, but they go each and every day above and beyond their call of duty. And they're two of Elizabeth's finest. I'm proud to recognize on this evening Detectives Vito Tropiano and Dennis Cabal. Vito and Dennis.
Vito, thanks a lot, man. Thank you, Councilman. At this time, we finally got to the fifth ward. And I probably could recognize quite a few people in the fifth ward because they all work so diligent in trying to help keep our wards safe and clean of litter and crime. But tonight, I can only do a few. And one of the persons is here tonight, and he's a great guy. He does a great job in the fifth ward of fighting crime. I wish I had about 5 or 6 guys like him to help us out throughout the whole city. Without further ado, let me bring forward to you and present this award this evening to you, none other than Steve Wallace from 5-4. Come on, Steve, come on up. Let's give Steve a round of applause. Steve is one of the hardest working committee men I've met in my life. So let's give Steve a round of applause. Steve, I just want to thank you for the hard work and dedication, and just keep up the good work, because without you, a lot of things wouldn't go forward, wouldn't have to be like it is in that area if it was not for you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you from all the citizens of Elizabeth and also from the field ward. Thank you. God bless you, man. 2 young men that live on South Park Street doing a yeoman of a job. Doing a yeoman of a job up there. I just wanted to acknowledge them for doing such a great job on South Park Street. Keep up good work, guys, and God bless you. It wouldn't be, if it wasn't for you guys, South Park wouldn't be like it is today.